Who was Kaiser Wilhelm II, the man often blamed for steering Germany into the catastrophe of World War I? Was he a misunderstood monarch or a reckless warmonger? Let's dive into 5 crucial facts that paint a fuller picture of the last German emperor. First, let's talk about his family tree. Wilhelm II wasn't just the last German emperor, reigning from 1888 until his abdication in 1918. He was also a grandson of Britain's Queen Victoria. This made him a first cousin to King George V of Great Britain and Empress Alexandra of Russia. Imagine those family gatherings. This intricate web of royal relationships meant that when war broke out, cousins were literally leading opposing nations into battle against one another. It adds a layer of Shakespearean tragedy to the whole conflict, doesn't it? Second, a personal struggle deeply influenced his public persona. Wilhelm was born with a withered left arm, a condition known as Erb's palsy, resulting from a difficult birth. This physical disability, which he tried to hide his entire life, is believed to have fueled a deep-seated insecurity. To compensate, he developed an obsession with military strength, masculinity, and projecting an image of unshakable power. He was famous for his bombastic speeches and over-the-top military uniforms, all part of a carefully constructed facade to mask his vulnerability. This personal complex had massive public consequences, shaping his aggressive and often erratic leadership style. Third, one of his most fateful decisions was dismissing the legendary statesman, Otto von Bismarck, in 18. Bismarck, the Iron Chancellor, had masterfully navigated European politics for decades, creating a complex system of alliances that kept Germany secure and maintained peace. Wilhelm, eager to rule in his own right and pursue a more aggressive new course for Germany, saw the old chancellor as an obstacle. Firing Bismarck dismantled this delicate diplomatic balance, leaving Germany isolated and paving the way for the riskier, more confrontational alliances that would eventually lead to war. It was a classic case of youthful arrogance overriding seasoned wisdom. Fourth, Wilhelm's ambition directly challenged the world's greatest naval power, Great Britain. He was obsessed with his Weltpolitik, or world policy, believing Germany deserved its place in the sun as a global empire. To achieve this, he initiated a massive naval buildup, aiming to create a fleet that could rival Britain's Royal Navy. This naval arms race created immense friction and suspicion between the two nations, pushing Britain away from its traditional policy of splendid isolation and into an alliance with its old rivals, France and Russia. This strategic shift fundamentally altered the European power dynamic and made a major conflict almost inevitable. Finally, after all the bluster and aggression, his reign ended not with a bang, but with a whimper. Following Germany's defeat in World War I and the subsequent revolution at home, Wilhelm abdicated and fled into exile in the Netherlands in November 1918. He lived out the rest of his days in a country manner, writing his memoirs and observing the rise of the Nazi Party from afar, a movement he initially had mixed feelings about. He died in 1941, during the German occupation of the Netherlands, and was never brought to trial for his role in the war. A quiet end for a man whose actions had such loud and devastating consequences. History is so much more than just dates and battles. It's about the complex, flawed people who shaped it. If you found this look into the life of Kaiser Wilhelm II fascinating, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into the personalities behind the past. Thanks for watching.